make a couple vials of holy water, and then like if it took extra time, you know, like use the extra time to change my spell back to Bane.
Technically, you're not supposed to be able to. So I'm gonna roll a d20. If I get good rolls, you can do it. You can definitely change the spell at least once, but I'm not sure if you. You're not really technically supposed to be able to turn it back.
Would that be like 2 long rests, so we'd have to spend like 16 hours resting to do that?
No, I don't think so. I think it would just be like you would need 2 short rests. But let me read the rules on it just to be sure.
Which is a long rest.
Right, but you'd have to break it up in between.
I need to spend time training the goblin anyway.
Okay, so it's a cleric spell. Preparing. You can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. So you can only change it at the end of a long rest. So you would have to change it to ceremony, use it for the day, and then change it back the next day.
Okay. So you guys think it's worth it to drop like one of my like Bane, you know, I can use it as offense against our enemies. Drop that and use ceremony so that we've got some holy water.
You haven't been using it though, have you?
What's that?
You haven't been using Bane.
No, I haven't used it yet, but I did. I had it loaded up last week. It's in my. I don't think Jonathan has it on my character sheet for roll 20. But when we started last week, I told, you know, I said, hey, you know, I changed some spells in D&D Beyond.
Well, I'm sure we'll be short resting here soon after we get abused by the next room. So, I would say go for it.
Okay. So it takes, for ceremony, let me see, it takes... One hour plus 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that would be because it's a ritual spell. You don't have to use a spell slot on it. If when you take you use an hour and 10 minutes to cast it, at the end of the casting you can bless a container of a vial of water, and then you've got.
Okay.
You've got.
So all right, sorry. So that's moot then. It's just the extra time, the extra hour and 10 minutes, since it's a.
Right.
So I don't have to keep it in my slot. All right, cool. So for that extra hour and 10 minutes, I mean, can that be part of the long rest, or do we need to like?
No, it's you have to do it after you end the long rest because it's like an active casting. But I mean, you could do it. You could end your rest and then do it, and then we'd be like, okay, now you're done. Get out of the barrier.